Hey guys, so this is the look I'm doing today. I think this is going to be my last look for the semi-precious collection, but I definitely wanted to do a darker look for my last look because the first one was a little bit on the softer side. The second one was had a little bit more color, and I wanted to do a dark look. And a lot of people had requested for me to use the Smoked Ruby, which is this color. So that's what I have on my lids. And then I also chose to do a dark lip. This is the darkest color from the collection. It's amazing. I also showed you what it would look like with a nude lip. So I showed you the both that you could do. And if you want to know how to get this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so to start off, I just primed my lid with my Bare Essentials eyelid primer. And now I'm going to take Shroom eyeshadow from MAC for my highlight, just to switch up the highlight color this time. And this used to be my all-time favorite highlight, but as you can see, I'm like scraping the edges just to get some of the color. But this, I forgot how much I love this highlight color. So if you don't have it, get it. But anyway, that's my highlight. I'm also going to take a translucent powder just to kind of set my crease so everything blends really nicely. And I'm just sweeping that right there. Okay, so for the base, I'm going to use my usual cork from MAC. And I'm going to take my eye defining brush from Bare Essentials. And I'm just going to sweep this in the crease, just as like my base or background color, whatever you want to call it. Down from MAC, it's a little bit darker than cork, and I would say it's a little bit cooler, or maybe it's warmer, I don't know, but just anything that looks like that. And I'm going to take my 223 brush from MAC, and I'm just going to buff this right in the socket of my crease. I'm also going to take cork again and smudge this with my Heavenly Liner Blending Brush from Bare Essentials. Just any small brush like that. And we're just going to kind of buff this right under the lower lash line. And just connecting in the corners. Now I'm going to take my 242 brush from MAC, and I'm just going to spray it a little bit with some Fix Plus. And now we're going to take Smoked Ruby, and then I'm just going to pat my brush in here. Just kind of load it up with color. And then we're just going to pat this all on the lower lid. And just kind of keep it as low as you can under your crease, because we're going to blend it out later. Okay, and then while we're here and using the same color, I'm just going to take this small line diffuser brush from Bare Essentials, and I'm going to take Smoked Ruby, and I'm just going to use it dry, and I'm just going to get it as close to my lash line as I can and just smudge this color underneath. Okay, so we're going to take Smoked Ruby again, and then with a stiffer angled brush, we're just going to use Smoked Ruby dry, and we're just going to buff out your crease. And sorry for all the loud noises outside. There's construction going on, and that's why it's so noisy. So we're just going to diffuse the line a little bit so it's not so harsh. And just blend it out. Okay guys, so I finished up the look. I added my lashes, I added a little bit of the highlight in my inner tear duct, and put some mascara on. So let me zoom out so you can see what the eyes should look like. So that's the final look of the eyes, very smoky. When the light hits it, you could see kind of that red tone on the lid, but it's very pretty smoky eye. So that's one way I would use the Smoked Ruby eyeshadow. I know a lot of people have been asking. And let me zoom out. Okay, so this is the final look. I already did my face makeup. If you want to know what I use, I'm going to post everything in my blog. I just wanted to keep this video kind of short. And right now I have on kind of a nude lip just to show you guys if you do want to keep it a little bit lighter for the lips, this is what it would look like with the smoky eye. But I'm actually going to bump it up and use a different lip color just to show you guys how you can bump it up. And just to let you know, what I'm using on my lips is Lush Amber. You guys have seen this in my other semi-precious video look. So it's that lipstick with Natural Flare gloss on top of that. So I'm going to wipe the lips off right now and I'm going to show you how to bump it up. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And then I'm going to use a Mahogany liner from MAC. See if this will focus. So that's from MAC, the MAC Lip Pencil in Mahogany. I'm going to use this just to line my lips. I'm going to try to just do this using the camera. Okay, let me just check my liner real fast, my mirror. Let me add a little bit more. Okay. So once you have your lips lined, I'm going to use, this is the Musky Amethyst lip color. This one's amazing and I wanted to definitely use this in one of my videos. It's so pretty. Like, I love this color. So I'm just going to pop this on. Just checking everything in my mirror. Okay. So let me zoom out. Okay, so this is another way you can bump it up if you do want a bolder lip. I think this lip color is so gorgeous. I actually want to use this in hopefully another video, but it's the prettiest, like, deep, I don't know, red, but it's a frost finish, so it's giving you that little frost red finish, but love this. I'm going to add a little bit of gloss just in the center. I'm going to use Looks Like Sin. This is also from the collection. And then let me just pop this right in the center. Okay, so this is what you can add if you want a little bit more of a glossy look on the lip. But anyway, I wanted to do kind of a really dark look for you guys since the first video is kind of soft and more wearable for every day. And then The second one was still a little bit more on the smoky side, but it had a little bit more color, so this is going to be the darkest look that I'll probably be doing. I don't know if I'm going to do another one. If you have any requests, then I'd probably consider doing another one for sure. I have Dark Indulgence, the green one, which I haven't used yet. And then I also have Rare Find, which is kind of that purpley pink color. So I don't know how I'm going to use those, but if you guys want me to do a look with them, I can. But besides that, I think this is going to be my last look for the Semi-Precious collection because there is a lot more makeup I want to use in different videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, again, check out my blog first. Just if you have any questions on what I use, I will have a whole list of the products in there. And then if you have any more requests for different looks using Semi-Precious, then leave a comment below. And besides that, this will end my tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys soon. Bye.